Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm MissPetiteRu. I'm actually quite petite, I'm 4'9", and this week, 新年快樂, 新年快樂, it's actually Lunar New Year Eve in Asia. So it's gonna be Lunar New Year on Friday, and I'm so excited to share this with you because being Asian American, actually I'm Asian Canadian, and being from North America, it's just a tradition that is not as big as it is in Asia. Now, my family is from Guangzhou or Canton, China, and I was so excited to actually be able to go to Asia during Lunar New Year. So I'm really excited to share with you my experience. For the best place for petites 5 foot and under, subscribe to my channel and hit the bell button to be notified when I post a video every Wednesday. So being in Asia for Chinese New Year's or Lunar New Year's was a big dream of mine because I always heard from my cousins who said that it's not as festive, there's really nothing to do in Canada for this holiday, and I was like, oh my gosh, I really want to experience Lunar New Year's in Asia. So being in accounting, Chinese New Year's, Lunar New Year's is actually one of the busiest times for us. So it was really hard for me to find time to do this. But this is like right before I went to my big working holiday in Australia. I decided I need to experience Chinese New Year's, Lunar New Year's in Asia. So in 2018, that's what I did. I started off a little bit before Chinese New Year's being in Taiwan first. It was my first time to Taiwan, lots of amazing food, and one of the big things to get is pineapple cake, so definitely check that out, as well as a beef noodle, lots of different breakfasts. Bubble tea is a huge one, especially brown sugar boba with milk. It's amazing there. You definitely have to check that out when you're there. And then I went to Hong Kong, which I have some relatives in Hong Kong, but majority of my closer relatives are actually in Canada, so they weren't there. Some of the closer ones were in Canton or Guangzhou, but I decided not to do that because I didn't really want to deal with the visa. And then I went to Japan, and then I went to Australia for my 2018 working holiday. Now the thing is that I was so excited. I was like, oh, finally, festivity, everything, and then everything was closed. Literally. So like by the time I came back, because I traveled across Taiwan, then went back to Taipei, things were starting to close down. By the time I got to Hong Kong, oh my gosh, in Hong Kong, like the hostel that I stayed at was completely full and booked, but all the places I want to eat, a lot of places were closed. I was so sad. But the good thing is, like I said, I had some relatives there. So it's actually a great holiday if you have relatives or you have a lot of friends because they're all on holiday. It's such a big holiday. Some people have weeks or 2 weeks off. And it's like a huge thing, like how Thanksgiving is in North America or in the US especially. And there's a lot of good food, lots of restaurants, like more like fancy restaurants or dim sum are super busy. And so I was also able to get red pocket money. So I don't know if you guys ever heard of red pocket, but basically you will receive one of these growing up, especially during Chinese or Lunar New Year. And they will have some money in it, and it's basically blessing for the generation below you. And so I was really happy. In 2018, it was the dog year, so I got some really cute Lunar New Year red pocket from Hong Kong. Also different places in Taiwan were also gifting this out, and this was from a really good cocktail place as well called Foreplay. In so yes, that's a play on word, Foreplay, and definitely check that out as well. And I got this really amazing for your Star Wars fans out there. This is a red pocket with a stormtrooper. Yeah, this is for all the Star Wars nerds, fans. This is amazing. I actually got this from a trip. Actually, I got this from like a gift from a friend for our wedding. And if you haven't watched my wedding series, which was last week, here is the link to it. And so I love red pockets, but now, because you guys all know I'm married now, I have to actually start gifting out red pockets. So you don't actually have to gift red pockets until you're married. Once you're married, the blessing from your family, you're supposed to pass that on to the next generation. So I actually have some red pockets to gift. So this year, I'm going to finally do some red pockets as well and gift the gifts of blessing to my cousin's kids. And good thing I'm the youngest, one of the youngest, so not a lot to gift, but I hope that you enjoy the celebration with your family, have a lot of good different treats, and enjoy. Because like every year, my family is in the food industry as well, and we would make Chinese treats or things that we would eat for Chinese New Year's. And one of the big things I would used to do is actually bring samples of this to my working place. And obviously with COVID now, everyone's working from home, so it's not happening right now. But have you guys ever heard of lingo? It is basically a gelatinous type of texture and mochi-like, and then you can pan fry it and put some egg on it. It's really good. And there's two types normally, and I think there are more, but generally there's two types. One is, which most people favorite, is yellow or brown sugar lingo. And the other flavor is coconut, which is more of like a white texture. And so please enjoy, have a wonderful Chinese New Year's, Lunar New Year's, 新年快乐，新年快乐. I'm building a community on Facebook dedicated to women 5 foot and under to talk about their challenges, their struggles, and their wins in life. And if you want to join that group, the link is below the description here. I'm also on Instagram at MissPetiteRu. Check out my next video next Wednesday, and here are 2 other videos that I made just for petites 5 foot and under. Please enjoy. If you like this video, press the like button and subscribe to my channel if this really resonates with you. And I will see you next week. Bye!